Over the last 6 months, I've swapped through over 30 different pairs of earbuds only to keep on coming back to the exact same two pairs over and over again. The Google Pixel Buds A and the Galaxy Buds Pro. The Pixel Buds A are just a reliable, easy, comfortable pair of earbuds that are at a reasonable price point that work with all my Android devices, whereas the Galaxy Buds Pro have decent noise cancellation and they work with all my Galaxy products. These two are perfect, but they just have some sacrifices. I just wish that someone could combine them. These are the Google Pixel Buds Pro, and they are exactly what I was waiting for. A combination of the Galaxy Buds Pro's great noise cancellation and the Pixel Buds A convenient and easy switching between all Android devices, which have gotten even better with the Buds Pro. Let's talk about it. This is InnoIso, and this is the Google Pixel Buds Pro review. Let's start on the outside with the case. This is a similar case design to the original already great Pixel Buds and Pixel Buds A case. The same smooth pebble design that slips easily in my pocket, same super small design that doesn't stick out or create too big of a bulge, and the same very, very resounding magnetic click that always stays open by itself, but is very easy to open and close. The one problem that I'll note relative to the original Pixel Buds A is the magnet is stronger now, such that I can't actually get the Pixel Buds out with one hand, whereas the Pixel Buds A, I could actually do so very easily. I wish that was still the case, but I do understand these are bulkier, larger earbuds. Let's talk about that now. I fully expected Google to have to increase the size of the Pixel Buds in order to fit the more technology like the noise cancellation into the Pixel Buds Pro, but it's not too large to the point that it's uncomfortable. So for example, in the ears, it sticks about just as much, but it does feel more substantial. You do feel the difference relative to the very, very lightweight and easily wearable Pixel Buds A. They don't really jut out from either side of your head, and they don't really feel like the same sort of ice cream cone design that I had with the Galaxy Buds Pro. On first activation, the Pixel Buds app notably asked me to swap between earbud tips until I got a nice seal. They run a quick test to see whether you get a good seal and then tell you to adjust upwards or downwards based off of it. They told me to adjust from the mid-size ear tip to the larger ear tip, and I do notice a better seal and better noise cancellation, which we'll talk about in a few. But it's not quite as comfortable as the significantly smaller bud that I was using with Pixel Buds A. I've actually considered moving back down because these are more likely to actually fall out of my ear, whereas the Pixel Buds A stood pretty still and didn't fall out when I was going on a run or anything like that. That seal, though, is pretty noticeable when it comes to sound quality, and despite not being an audiophile, I do notice the difference in sound quality, the upgraded sound quality relative to the Pixel Buds A. And I honestly prefer the listening experience relative to the Galaxy Buds Pro. The bigger thing for me is the experience of using the buds in the controls, which thankfully, finally, we brought back the swipe controls from the original Pixel Buds, the 2020 Pixel Buds, that were dropped in the Pixel Buds A. And the swipe controls are a huge, huge addition, because it means that now I can not only control my music with my Pixel Buds through taps, but I can also control the volume of my phone through swipes. Having those swipes just adds in a couple additional options that improve the experience. Like most buds, it's single tap for play pause, double tap for fast forward, triple tap for last track. But now with the swipe forward, you turn up the volume and you swipe back to turn down the volume. The tap and hold is now customizable, which is also a good thing. Beforehand, the Pixel Buds had a tap and hold to activate the Google Assistant for reading notifications or actually asking her to do things. And I didn't like it for reasons that we'll talk about. Now a tap and hold for changing the noise cancellation versus the audio pass-through mode is actually a really solid experience. Single tap and hold, very similar to the way that you'd click and hold, squeeze and hold for the AirPods Pro, for example. I can't tell you how happy it makes me every single time I'm able to change the volume on my phone without either reaching for it on my desk or reaching for it in my pocket and clicking the side button. That's a small experience, but it makes a huge difference for me. Technically, you can do it on the Galaxy Buds Pro by switching your custom long press to an up on one ear and a down on the other ear, but that's getting rid of the ability to switch between audio pass-through and noise cancellation. So, ironically enough, Samsung somehow got passed up by Google in this experience. Let's talk about the audio pass-through and the noise cancellation mode. Honestly, I wish there was a way to just turn both off using the long press rather than having to switch between the two. The audio pass-through mode doesn't have the same sort of latency that I'd come to expect on other high-end earbuds. Thankfully, it's very, very on time, but it doesn't really feel like I'm listening and hearing and picking up everything around me. Unlike the AirPods Pro, which I could consistently keep them on and listen to conversations around me and not feel like I was missing anything. If someone is talking directly to me and there's not a lot of surrounding noise, then I think I should be able to hear them just fine with the Pixel Buds Pro. But if there's another conversation that I need to hear that someone's not directly talking to me in, I unfortunately can't really pick it up as easily on these relative to the AirPods Pro. The noise cancellation on these is incredible. It's awesome, and I'd say comparable to the AirPods Pro. I need to do a full test like I did in the comparison that I did last year. If you want to do the same thing, you should check a link in the description where I actually put together this little test of whether you can pick up surrounding sounds in your area, like a lawnmower, for example, using noise canceling earbuds. These are actually pretty solid. I put them to the test by taking them on an airplane, and as soon as I turned it into noise cancellation mode, the world just disappeared around me. Same way that I experienced on the AirPods Pro, and the same way that I experienced on the Galaxy Buds Pro after I moved to the larger and more uncomfortable ear tip. I'd say compared to the Galaxy Buds Pro, I have a little bit better seal, and therefore my noise cancellation experience is a little bit more comfortable, but all three are somewhat comparable in my experience to how much noise they can block out. The absolute biggest benefit for me with the Google Pixel Buds Pro is the fact that they now connect to any Android device that I own, and seamlessly. Meaning if I stop watching a video on my phone and I start watching a video on my tablet, it will automatically switch between them, not unlike the same way that the AirPods Pro do with Apple devices. Yes, that was always a really, really cool feature, but I always found that since I don't only have Apple products, it wasn't really worth all that much to me. Now, since I have a ton of Android products, it's been a big benefit to me. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way with Windows laptops and tablets, which is to be expected, but it's just a little bit disappointing, and I wish that we could come to some universal standard of switching between devices. But obviously there would need to be some sort of account login, like you'd have to log into your Google accounts on your Surface Pro. If only I was going to have a video coming up soon that did just that. It doesn't seem like we're going to have any sort of universal standard like that anytime soon. And frankly, for most people who don't have both an Android tablet and an Android phone, this might be of less concern. For me, it's a big concern because I have a ton of Android phones laying around the house that I'll always switch between, and a couple Android tablets that I like to switch between too. Yes, technically I could do the same thing with my Galaxy Buds Pro, but only within Samsung devices. Restricting it to the Samsung ecosystem means that it doesn't work with my OnePlus or my Pixel phones or anything like that. Surprisingly enough, Samsung had a mechanism, I'm pretty sure, that allows you to use it also with Samsung laptops, which if you for some reason have a Galaxy Book, then there's that benefit for Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, but I don't think there's all that many people that have a Galaxy Book Pro. As a result, since the value of the Galaxy Buds Pro to me was the noise cancellation and only using Samsung products, these are now defunct for me. They're no longer any use for me because the Google Pixel Buds Pro are significantly more comfortable and seamless with other devices. More importantly though, are the Pixel Buds Pro right for you? Well, chances are you don't have nearly as many phones and tablets as I do, and they aren't all Android even if you do, and so you won't get that benefit. These are a great pair of earbuds that work with any sort of device, but when it comes to the multi-device connection, obviously you're best off using Android devices. If you are only going to connect this to one or two devices, then honestly, there's not a lot of value that you'll get over something like the Galaxy Buds Pro or the Galaxy Buds 2. And both of those devices have seen significant discounts relative to their initial, frankly, pretty high prices. Recently, I saw a pair of Galaxy Buds 2 go for $70 brand new on Woot, which is Amazon's side hustle. That's an incredible price that is substantially less than the Google Pixel Buds Pro at $200. $200 is frankly too expensive. Even the AirPods Pro have seen significant discounts below that price point. I think Google set this price point knowing that they're likely to set many discounts into the future. And I could see these easily going for, say, 150 or 140 bucks when it comes to Christmas time. Or maybe you'll get a free pair with a Google Pixel 7 Pro in many cases. That being said, for this $200, I'm now comfortable selling my Galaxy Buds Pro and all of the other buds laying around my house, save for one pair. That one pair, ironically enough, is a pair of Pixel Buds A. And the reason is these are now going for like less than 50 bucks if you buy them used or open box, which is absurd. And these are still, in my mind, the best pair of earbuds for anyone to just pick up and use because of how comfortable, seamless, and simple they are. And as a result, it's going to be nice to keep them around the house when I don't need the higher level features from the Pixel Buds Pro like noise cancellation, and I'm just simply switching between devices. The Pixel Buds Pro are going to be perfect for on the road, but the Buds A are still going to be just nice to keep on my bedside table or something. Thank you for watching InnoIso. I hope you like this review of the Pixel Buds Pro. This is absolutely an incredible pair of earbuds. I wish it was a better price point, but Google actually knows how to make hardware now. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you want me to review next, and like and get subscribed. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.